What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I just came back from the supermarket and I was like, you know what, it's been a while since I've done a haul. I believe it's our second time doing a grocery haul in this house, but the first time doing it this big. So I just want to show you guys the stuff that we bought, and it's just the usual stuff that we would get at the other place, but you know, new locations. I still want to share it with you. Please remember to hit like on this video, subscribe if you are new, drop a comment, share, and turn your post notification bell on. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the meat that we got from the meat shop. And this is a box of meat that should serve us for a month, typically with the chicken, but the chicken is not from the meat shop. So what we have is this in goat, and everything came up to $43 for the goat. We have 2 bags of pork. This is liver. The liver was for $15. The pork chops for $15 per bag. And then, guys, this is tripe. Let me know in the comments if you like to eat tripe. My husband hates tripe. We're constantly warring over tripe because he doesn't like it. I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is the smell, but I enjoy it. That was for $5 something. So everything meat from the box, from the meat store, came up to $98. Okay, so the next place we went is the Superstore, and I'm gonna show you guys the stuff that we got there. We have this brand nuggets. Somebody recommended this brand, so we decided that we're gonna try it. This is mainly for my son, or when I'm lazy, when I'm home and lazy. My husband isn't into those things, so that's just basically for us. We got that for $5.42. You know, we're not leaving out our ackee, and it's for $10.99. The last time we had ackee, it was so good. It was so good. I don't know, it just didn't taste like canned ackee. So it's expensive though. This, guys, let me know what you get. What's the closest thing to baked bean in Canada? Because I usually go to the Jamaica store to buy baked bean, but just to buy one baked bean, no. And sometimes I go there and I end up spending all of my money. So just let me know if you have ever tried this or what you use for baked bean. And you know, every household must have one of these, whether you're using it now or not. This was for $1.97. And guys, just a little fun fact, I don't like spaghetti. I like this shape, the spiral or this kind of pasta. It's harder for me. I don't like when my pasta is soft. We also bought this hot chocolate mix for my son. He loves it so much. He wouldn't mind eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we can't be out of it. Guys, you remember when I bought the Ovaltine for my son and he would not drink it? And then he's now loving the chocolate. I feel like I want to try him back with the Ovaltine, but I don't know yet. So we also bought 2 cases of water. We bought the Pure Life, which is $24, and the Real Canadian brand as well, $24. The price for the Real Canadian water is $2.99 plus the recycling fee $1.92 plus the deposit of $2.40. And then now the Pure Life is $4.79, a recycling fee of $1.92 and a deposit of $2.40. Snacks for my kids. Snacks for my son. He also enjoys Ritz Bits, so I also grabbed this for him. And he's been loving Chips Ahoy, so here we go again. Oh, by the way, I also enjoy Chips Ahoy, but it's just easy for steal. My love when my cookies kind of hard. The moment start get soft. The Pringles is $2.47, the Chips Ahoy is $3.98, and the Ritz Bits is $2.97. We also bought a case of 12 Coca-Cola for $6.50. There's a recycling fee of 84 cents and the deposit of $1.20. We also grabbed the Oasis watermelon juice for my son. He loves it so much. This is what it's like, and it's 8 inside, and it's 60% less sugar. So healthy-ish. That was for $3.25. We have recycling fee of 40 cents, deposit of 80 cents. We have this milk for $6.28, recycling fee of 8 cents, and the deposit of 25 cents. And we love the 3.25% milk. It just feels more milky than water, so we always buy the higher percentage. We also grabbed this cheese. It's been a big part of our breakfast meals lately. That's for $11.49. We also bought this tray of eggs, 30 in it, for $10.22. We have 6 apples, and it's the Envy that we usually buy because it's not so soft. I hate when my apples are soft. It's crunchy, so we just grab this one. And we bought 1 sweet pepper. We usually buy a lot of sweet pepper and put it in the freezer, but we don't like the taste. It loses strength after a while. So we're like, you know what? Let's just grab 1 each week. And we bought just 1 bunch of green peppers. Green pepper? Green onions. So the apples came up to $11.14. The green onions came up to $1.89, and the sweet pepper or the green pepper was for $1.95. We also got tomatoes for $2.80 and 3 plantains for $2.32. Guys, if you want good plantain, get it at the Superstore. If you buy your plantain at other stores, you will have it for months and it will not move. We got this pack of 12 for $3.99. Somebody made a comment on my previous video that it is too expensive, but honestly we haven't got the chance to try another store for something else, so maybe the next video. So this is saltfish, and I like, you know what is funny guys, when I just came here I did not like the saltfish here because, well, this particular one, because it didn't have the bone, it just felt foreign. And now I don't like the regular saltfish. I don't like the Ipa bones. Give me this any day. So this is for $15.99. We got these 2 corned beef on a brand deal for $8.50 for both. And I think it's our first time trying this brand. We hope it is good, but we find that the corned beef over here is like, whatever the brand is, it still tastes pretty much the same. Finally, we got this chicken, 3 in it. And guys, we like to buy that chicken. I don't know, I just feel like it's expensive, but because they put it together, you know, the whole consumerism, it just feels cheaper. But I know that you can get single chicken, 3 individual chickens for probably cheaper price. But as I said, I just don't want to be driving all over the place to get a deal here, a deal there, whatever, and then everything just adds up to the same or more in gas. So that is why we just buy everything at Walmart or the Superstore. But if we go to the other stores that you suggest and we can get everything there, we will for sure do that. We do live near to these stores, so it's just easy for us to just and shop there. Anywho, the chicken was for $32.79. Let me know what you think about the price. Are they expensive? We know that food is pretty much expensive these days. It's just what it is, regardless of where you are. But you can always make your suggestions as to where we can shop cheaper, and we will try to see if it's close to us or if it makes sense to store hop. And then, you know, but we're always open to suggestions. So everything from the Superstore came up to $185.13. Not really bad. I don't feel like it's pretty typical for what we've been paying lately for our restock. Like, we're out of meat, completely out of meat. You know, we're low on quite a few stuff, so I don't feel like it's bad. Right now I'm going to Walmart to grab some other stuff. I won't film those because it's just like 3 or 4 items, but let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to hit like, drop a comment, share, subscribe if you're new, and turn your post notification bell on. Until my next upload, bye. Guys, we have another special delivery. I say, guys, the name on the package threw me off completely. Like, I'm like, who is this? But then when I open this, I know who it's from. And the note says, congratulations on your new home. Make lots of memories. You know that I'm super proud and happy for you. Je t'aime, mon ami, from I'm not even gonna call the name, the person know themselves, but thank you so much. Big up to you. Nah, like guys, that chopper you feel heavy duty. Feel like it a chop. This kind of shop me do. I don't know why I think it did bigger or 2 different size, but let's see. Guys, we have another package. So these are just the pillows that I had in the registry and the clear cutting board. So thank you so much, girl, to you and your family for purchasing these 2 items for us.
We are extremely grateful and we love them so much.
Hello, you guys. I am in the process of that's what my name. Silk pressing my hair because I'm on the verge of going bald. Like my ear from beard, look the ear them now fine. Remember once upon a time it did bald, so the hair them a grow back fine. It's taking forever. When I comb my ear, it just a fall out. So I say, you know what? I wonder if I just start fresh, cause y'all know I cut off my hair 2 years ago. So I am like, I just go ball it off, like take the shear and just everything and start fresh. But there are styles that I want to do before, so I'm like, okay, I want to do a silk press with my hair, and I also want to braid it. So I'm gonna do those two first, and if there are no improvements, then I just cut it off. So we're starting with the silk press, and I already blow dry the ear, so I'm going to use the hot comb and straighten it some more, and then I flat iron it, and then that's it. Hi guys, good morning. This is my post silk press. So I did it in the night. As you see in the previous clip, I put the wrap around it and I went to bed and I woke up with my hair looking like this. So I waste my time in the night when I feel asleep. I waste my energy, but it's not that bad because I will be braiding my hair anyway. I really wanted to wear my silk press style, but I don't know if I'm gonna really do that again because the smell of the heat in my hair, it is disgusting. I don't know if I'll do that again unless it's like by a professional. And when I see nobody my side where do silk press really well, so I guess it's a no for me. Anyway, I'm looking really crazy, but I will be braiding my hair throughout the course of the week. And yes, it's gonna take me days because I have kids. I've been so sick, you guys. So sick. The entire family was sick. We picked up something: diarrhea, vomiting, not eating, pain, fever, everything. Even though my son is still sick, but my husband recovered. I am still recovering. Baby, thankfully, nothing. So I haven't eaten. It's now what? It's now minutes to 10, and if I don't eat by 3, it will be 2 days since I haven't eaten anything, not even water. This morning was the first time I tried water, and my stomach is holding it. So I'm gonna make some soup and see how I hold up. But we have been so sick. We went to the ER yesterday, and they gave us some things to take for it. But crazy. So now I am not fully 100, but by the end of the week I should be up and running to be able to edit and upload this video. So I'm just gonna take care of the kids now and try to make my ital soup, like literally just piece of meat for flavor. And I don't even want the noodles from the cock soup, I just want the flavor, the taste, and see how it goes. Hi guys, I'm about to do my hair, but the tripod is in the room and the baby is sleeping and I really don't want to wake her. So, you know what? Let me just talk to you guys. This might sound crazy, cliche, whatever, but it really took me some time to make this video because I feel so upset about the whole thing. And usually when I'm very upset, I'm either extremely calm or angry. So I always try to dismiss myself from anything that will get me upset. But certain things are just inevitable. This is one of the main reasons why I try to stay away from people. You know, you always hear me say I don't have a lot of friends and I'm not really open to having much friends because I just can't bother with problems. I just can't. As much as I can eliminate problems, I eliminate it. I know say problems unavoidable, but as much as I personally can eliminate problems, I just stay away. If I could have go up on a hillside with nobody, just the trees, I would do that because I just can't take problems. Anyway, so you guys know that we've been living at the previous house for 3.5 years. When we got the place was in a terrible condition. Like, I haven't really spoken on it, but I have said a few stuff in a few videos where I said roach infestation, the windows are old, so draft was coming in, snow built up, frozen window, everything, like everything. But we're like, you know what, it's temporary, let's work with it, just do what we have to do, you know. And especially since when we came to Canada, we didn't have the required stuff to get an apartment, so the first place that we get, we just run with it. And the security deposit was also cheap, so that was also a catch. Anyway, if despite all of those problems, we still didn't really make it a problem. Fast forward to moving. A lot of you know that in Canada, you cannot break your lease, meaning you cannot leave the place before your lease is up. We broke the lease. The contract says if you break the lease, you have to pay a month's rent. You have to pay 1 month rent. Something like that. But we knew that we had to pay that 1 month rent, but we thought that it was the month rent that we are paying currently. We didn't know that it is the market price 1 month rent. So they gave us a price because we've been living there for quite some time, so it's that we get a discounted price. But now that we moved, they want us to pay the current market price, which is obviously more expensive than what we have been paying. I don't even know if I can contest that because they didn't explicitly state that you have to pay the market price or you pay your current price. It just says that you have to pay a month's rent for revenue loss. So I don't know if it's a thing that can be contested or not. All right. Sometimes I just can't take confrontation. I just can't take problems. Some, like, the older you get, the more you just want to pay your way out of a problem. So I'm like, okay, then let me just give them money and get them off my back. Fine. It feels like injustice to me, but I'll just know that, okay, done and over, pay it. Then when I check the mail that they sent, it says that we damaged we damaged their wall. Now guys, if you're listening, you would hear that we said that we lived there 3.5 years. When we got the place, the walls were not dirty, but you could tell that it was not painted. So now they said that we violated 3 things. They said that one of the things we are guilty of, like guilty as charged, you know, when you use the command strip and it take off the paint and it's like you're seeing the wall itself, like the brown thing that they used to make the wall. So we're guilty of that. We knew that we were gonna pay for that. The next thing that they accused us of is when you put your furniture against the wall, it kind of pulls on the wall, so it's like it kind of peel the paint a bit. Nothing too dramatic, nothing too extra, but it's not perfect, right? But also bear in mind that we lived there 3.5 years, so I would consider that normal wear and tear. And we did not get the place painted before moving there, so obviously you would have to do a paint job. So why do we need to pay to paint that? And I'm talking about 2 different rooms. So the pulling that we did of the wall by the command strip, that's in the kitchen. And then this now is in the living room. Then they're also accusing us of a crack in the wall leading to the ceiling. Now tell me if this is not ridiculous, because I'm not a bionic woman. My husband is not a Spider-Man. My son is not a Superman. I wouldn't even mention my daughter. How would we get to the ceiling to crack the wall? That in itself would tell you that they were not maintaining the place. And these people do not maintain their place. Whenever you call them for an issue, yes, they come, but it's like it's a burden. And when they do come, they send a little cobbler to come and just catch up this, catch up that. Before we moved, the pipe in the kitchen was leaking. We called them, they sent a man. The man touched the pipe and said it's not leaking, and then he left. As soon as I turn on the pipe, there we have a bucket under the sink leaking. So these are the things that we have been going through. They send people to spray out the apartment. So, you know, apartment is joined. And if there is a roach infestation in my apartment, for example, then obviously other apartments will experience it. Then they send somebody to spray your place, they don't spray the other place, and so the roach keep coming back. It comes back. I have to keep putting my food in pans. We have been through so many things, and we were like, okay, just look somewhere and move. I even share it with one of my co-workers because she works there and she used to be my former co-worker. She said, just move, just find somewhere, find a cheap place and buy it, and just know that that is your place to call your own, as opposed to giving people your money. And you know, everybody knows that this company is very neglectful in the way they treat their home. And I was looking it up online, and I see where other people have been complaining, saying that whenever they try to leave, they find things in the house to say that you did this, you did that. When they sent us a move out inspection, they inspected us on about 50 things. I don't want to exaggerate, 30 to 50 things. And we only failed that because you know that we keep the place clean. Anybody can tell you, if you have ever come to my house before, if you know me, or you know that I keep the place clean. I'm always cleaning the place. Even when we're leaving, we went there, we cleaned the wall, we cleaned everything just to avoid issues. Like I said, we are guilty of pulling the wall by the command strip. We were not expecting that we would pay $150 to fix that. I don't even know if I'm reading the thing properly, but it's like a list, and on the left it says wall ceiling for the kitchen. We failed that, so we have to pay $150 for full painting. So I'm assuming it's full painting for the entire kitchen, for the wall and the ceiling. As I said, I am not sure if I'm understanding it or interpreting it the right way, but that would be quite unfair, because why do we need to fix this, to paint the ceiling? I don't know if it's just a term, like I don't know, but I feel like $150 is so ridiculous to ask somebody to fix, when all you have to do is just get somebody to put you out that we didn't even get a receipt to say this person is charging you this and this to fix that. So when I got it, I was like, you know what, let me just pay everything and get them off my back, and just pray to God that I am never in a situation like this again, to have any issues with the next landlord, because even before coming to Canada, I was in the court with another landlord and it was so draining. I spent so much money and I still have not received justice. And then to come and go in this situation again, I know that I just don't have any luck with landlord. And I pray to God, like this is one of my prayers, that I will never have to rent anywhere else in any country in my life, because it is so unfair. And it's like they have so many rights, because even if I choose to go about it legally, which I have, because I'm still contemplating, because I hate injustice. I don't know how people can just get up and act unjustly. So I said, you know what, let me take it up with the law. So I contacted them and I have to pay $50. I have to pay $50, and this is just to contest the security deposit, which is $100. So they take my security deposit to put towards the fixture. So in order for me to contest my security deposit, I have to pay $50. So that's like half of the security deposit already. And then now I am left with $50. So it's like it doesn't even make any sense. And the whole trauma of what I'm carrying from Jamaica, where I spent so much money and still did not get justice, I'm like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth paying? And then you hear this whole rigmarole, and like, I don't know if it is worth it. It is so stressful. And like I said, this just confirms everything, that I do not have any luck with anything named landlord. And I pray that I will never be in another situation like this with any of them. The whole purpose of sharing this is just to open somebody's eyes, stay woke, because it's a thing where they know that, oh, it's just $100 for the security deposit, so I'm gonna charge you $150. By the time you pay $50 to get justice, you would figure that it doesn't make sense and you'll just drop the case. So it's a strategy that they're using. So you have to be smart. You have to learn what they are doing and be smart. They're saying that they didn't do the inspection with us, they didn't call us and say, can we meet with you and do the inspection? I don't know how to arrange the inspection. So they are the ones who should have said, since you are moving, or since you have moved, because I gave them notice. So they should have arranged and say, okay, let's compare. Because I have my photos. I have my photos showing that I did not put a crack in the wall. I have my photo from 2021 when I moved in that apartment showing the crack in the wall and other imperfection in the building. And they're going to tell me, oh, if you have evidence, we'll take it up with the law. Because they know that people usually just give up because of the cost. So I am not going to call their name in this video. Eventually it will come out, because I'm not sure if I will continue legally. But all I'm saying is be careful when you are renting from these people. They are rip-off. They're saying, oh, if I don't pay, they're going to seize my property and seize everything that I own. But if I am a bad person, I would just have them pay their money to do all of this and draw it out before paying. But I'm like, you know what? Not every battle is worth fighting. I am leaning towards just leaving it. They will try to do this with somebody else who will be more serious than me, who will be willing to go neck for neck with them. Take my foolish advice. Be careful of these people. These apartment owners, be careful of them. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna do my hair now, but it won't be in this clip. It will be in another clip. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit like on this video, subscribe. Your comments are always welcome, and turn your post notification bell on.